Welcome to the Happiness Drive Success podcast, brought to you by Motivate Coaching, the multidiscipline practice for extraordinary people. Here, we discuss finding your happiness and how you can use it to drive your success. Please welcome your host, co-founder, CEO, and master of discovering happiness, Stuart Isham Fairbairns. Hello, wonderful, fantastic friends. How are we doing? This is, as always, Stuart Isham Fairbairns out on a hike with the wonderful Harlow. Another beautiful day here. I hope it is with you too. Today, we're talking about getting it done by being the one. Now, if you have listened to more than one episode of this podcast, I'm talking directly to you. Because what that means is you've shown an interest in the content. The content in here is about helping you become a person who lives a better life, get more out of your life. It involves personal development, and you obviously have an interest in making a change. You want something different in your life, and thus you're listening to these episodes in order to get those nuggets to be able to apply them into your life. So if this is you, and if this is only your first episode, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. It's excellent to have you here. Now go and, once you finish this one, go and listen to another episode, and then you can come back to this one. And then it'll be applying fully to you as well. But I'm talking to everybody, so thanks for tuning in, thanks for being here. When I discuss what I discuss in these episodes, when you're out in the world and you hear things that resonate with you, when you think, oh yeah, that would be good, I totally get that. Like, as I'm talking in my podcast, like, yes, Stuart, absolutely, totally get that, can see how that would make a big difference. And then once you get to the end of the podcast episodes, when you've finished listening for that day, however many your daily dose of the Happiness Drive Success podcast, you put it down and you're feeling great because you've got some really good stuff in your mind. Oftentimes when we read a book or we listen to a podcast or something resonates with us, we don't apply it in the way that's going to make it stick. And the words that we've used a lot is consistency. So if you consistently try something, so from one episode, go through the episodes, listen to them all. Choose one that resonates with you. Choose one thing that's been said that I have shared with you that you can apply in your life and apply it. And do so for 30 days. 30 days, apply this habit. Okay? So just whatever that behavior is, whatever that action is, something that you'd like to have a little bit more of in your life, whether it be just seeing things more positively, whether it be being more empathetic to the world, whether it's trying to seek out connection, being altruistic, whatever it may be. Try it for 30 days. Keep it simple. Don't take on too many things. There's lots of time. 90 days is 1% of 20 years. 90 days. So that's 3 months is only 1% of 20 years. There's loads of time. So you can try different things. And think of it this way. If you look back at the last 90 days, did you perform a behavior consistently that you wanted to implement in your life? Something that was positive, reinforcing, that served you? It's not about beating yourself up that you didn't, but what it shows is that you can be using that time effectively. And any one of these habits that you bring in is not going to take any more time than you would be using in your normal day anyway. It's just you're already performing behaviors. It's just about performing it in a different way that does serve you. So be the one who does it. When you look at people who are doing well, you look at myself, who have learned about connection, who find fantastic experiences in life by practicing all these wonderful things. It's because I practice them. It's because I actively implement them into my life, and I share them with you guys, and you guys share with me your experiences, and it's a kind of collaborative effort through which we build great rapport and connection between ourselves, but also then we go into the world with a more open mind. We're open to development, we're open to growth, but we're putting in the work. You can't just go to the Olympics having never got off your chair in your life and expect to win or even get into the Olympics. You know, it's not going to happen. You need to do it consistently. And again, I don't want to bring lots of cliches, and I can already hear your eyes rolling. But just try this. Just be the one who gets it done. And just do it. Just one thing. Make it simple. You might want to adopt the Pareto's rule, 80-20, where you just remove the barrier to entry. Mel Robbins shares a great approach to dealing with procrastination, and she talks about you're not a procrastinator. You don't have a procrastination problem. You have a procrastination habit, and it's about breaking the habit. And that's what this is really about. It's about you potentially breaking an existing habit that is not serving you, but also it's about building a habit that does serve you. And Mel says when you're in that situation and you find yourself scrolling through social media or washing the dishes or cleaning the toilet because you're avoiding, let's say, work, it's not that you have anxiety or fear around the work. It's just that there is an association to the work that ends up in a behavior of procrastination. So when you realize you were at work and now you're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or social media or cleaning the toilet or making lunch or whatever it may be that you know is a obvious distraction from the work you could be doing, is just clap your hands, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because what that does is it wakens up the cerebral cortex, your frontal lobe, so your brain is actually activated, and then spend 5 minutes working. And just 5 minutes. And what she says is, which is incredible, is that if you do that, and why 5 minutes, is if you get through that 5 minutes, 80% of people keep on working, they carry on. But you do that each time, you start to break that procrastination habit. Well, you do break the procrastination habit, and the anxiety and fear also reduces when it comes to your work because you're getting on with it. When we have a habit, a disempowering habit like a procrastination habit, it is indeed that, disempowering. It takes away from, it doesn't build into. So what you want to do is work on a habit that builds into. So start that habit of noticing, clap your hands, count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do 5 minutes of work, and then go from there. If at the end of the 5 minutes you're like, ugh, I want to go and clean the toilet, that's okay. What you've already done is you've interrupted the process. You've already started the hard work of breaking that habit and establishing a new one. So be the one who gets it done. Choose whatever element from any one of these podcast episodes and try it for 30 days. And please come back and tell me how you've got on. Your journey, has it been tough? Has it been easy? What have you learned about yourself? And just as you're going through it, observe. So just notice what happens as you go through your life. And I guarantee you, if you bring in one of these for 30 days, you're going to see a big shift in your life. Guarantee you. Okay? Cool. Be the one to get it done. Ladies and gents, come and join us in the Facebook community. You can search in groups on Facebook for Join Your Happy Place. Join Your Happy Place. You'll see I'm in there, and there's loads of other people in there who are sharing great content, motivational, inspirational, aspirational, and supportive. So come and get stuck in, listen to some more episodes, choose that thing you want to do, and be that one that gets it done. And you'll get an enormous high five from me if you make it through. And I tell you what, if you actually make it through 30 days, I will give you a free coaching session where we can discuss how it went, and we can look at how you can take it even further to support your life even more. How's that? There's a promise from me. All right, guys, have a top banana day. Thanks for tuning in, as always, from me and Harlow in the African bush.
Thanks so much for listening. If you're interested in learning more, go to the Motivate website at www.motivate-coaching.com. If you'd like to get in touch with Stuart directly, you can get him at Stuart, spelled S-T-U-A-R-T, at motivate-coaching.com. Thanks so much for joining us, and remember, your happiness drives your success. See you next time, folks.